they're always wondering about like their ex, like how are they doing, who are they meeting, and how's their life. It always comes up in your mind when you're going through a breakup.
Never paid attention to you, can't believe I wasn't taking you to places that we love to go together.
Alright, so on this particular song, I worked with a producer called The Aristocrats, which consists of two guys, Happy and Chaz. And I met them, we recorded this song in San Francisco back in 2019 with the other songwriters as well, Benny Main and Emily Vaughn. It was my first time to record or even work on music abroad, especially in the States. And I was very scared at first. I was very insecure because it's a whole different environment, and I just feel like I was like out of my element at that time. So I went to the studio and we clicked real quick, just like that, and I feel like we instantly became friends, and they made it so easy for me to adapt and to adjust with how they work, and the whole thing it's just been a fun process and a lot of laughs, so I'm really thankful that I got to work with them, and shout out to them, and I can't wait to work with them again, probably in the future. So the song starts with tell me what you do when you're not thinking about me. Where you even gone? Are you out? Are you happy? It's just like being very honest, like every time, like everyone when they're going through a breakup, that's what they're always wondering about, like their ex, like how are they doing, who are they meeting, and how's their life. It always comes up in your mind when you're going through a breakup. So I think that first line is like a punch line for me, and I think everybody can relate to that line. And my favorite is the second line is tell me how's your mom. Tell me how's your mom. Did she still ask about me? I know she liked me, because of course when you've been in a relationship with someone for so long, you became invested in their families as well. And when you're going through a breakup, you're like going separate ways with their families as well. And I know, it's just something catchy, and I think everybody can also relate to that line. Alright, so now we're on the second verse of the song.
Never paid attention to you, can't believe I wasn't taking you to places that we love to go together. Now I really get it, this thing's never last forever. Should've took time to love you.
This is kind of like a should've, would've, could've situation. Is that moment when you realize, in the song that you didn't give your best in the relationship, and you weren't the man that you were supposed to. And you realize that no matter how meaningful the relationship to you right now, sometimes it just doesn't last forever, and you just realize that you should have been a better man. So I think that's what we're talking about on the second verse. And yeah, let's move on to the next verse. This is actually my favorite line of the song. It says, now I do all the right things with all the wrong people. All I ever wanted was you. If everything has changed, why do I feel the same? I'm still falling for you. Yeah, I just love the contrast of it all, like I do all the right things with all the wrong people, and you still feel the same even though everything has changed. So I think I love that. It's very deep, and I'm sure that everyone, for once in their lives, had something like this had happened to them. And yeah, it's just that moment again in your life when you start questioning things, that you start to feel like, you spend time with other people, but it's just like some form of distraction from how you really feel and where you really want to be in your life. And again, it's pretty deep lyrics. I just want to give a shout out to my fellow writers, Benny, Emily, and of course the crats who came up with this lyrics. I think it's just gold. So yeah, we're moving on to the chorus. It says, yeah, you got me where you want me, yeah. Slipping through the morning, cause I stayed up. Feeling like a bad dream that I can wake up from. Yeah, you got me where you want me. All I had to say was to say I'm sorry. I've been on edge and I can't calm down, sitting on this bed that we both made ours. All I had to do was say I'm sorry. So there's a little backstory about this part. I originally didn't want to sing the line, I mean like the melody, so they came up with the melody, yeah, you got me where you want me, yeah. So it felt to me at that time, it's so on me, it's so not me, and it's totally different from the melody that I usually sing in my previous songs. So I was kind of hesitant at that time to do that melody because I don't want to force anything. But yeah, again, shout out to the crats. They were like, okay, why don't you just try, go inside the booth and just sing it. If you don't like it, then we don't have to use it. Let's just try it. So I went and the first take that I did for that line was the one that we use in the song that you probably hearing right now in the song. So yeah, as soon as I finished recording that line, I went out and I was listening to it and vibing to it, and I was like, okay, I think they were right. It just feels right for the song. So we ended up using the melody, and I said to them, all right, let's just use it and let's take the risk and see what happens. We're on the third verse of the song. It says, walking up the stairs, I got pictures all around me, bringing up the pain that I tried to bury so deep. When I see your face, I remember it's because of me. So yeah, I remember they were trying to get a visual on this part of the song, because you know we were trying to have this kind of same experience like when you're reading a book. You know, you try to visualize things, and this is just like for you to kind of visualize that state of mind that the person in, so you can better understand, you know, how they feel. So when they came up with this idea, I was like, oh my god, that was so genius, I guess. It was like, all right, let's go with that, because you know it's gonna help me also with creating the videos as well, so I can get like more visual. So this part, I think we went for a bit of a visualization of the songs, if you know what I mean, you know. All right, so we're moving on to the last part of the song, which is the bridge. It says, I wish I could tell you that I miss you right now. I just want to fix it. I just want to fix it right now. So originally, this line is supposed to be at the verse, but the producer decided to put this at the end of the song, so it can have like a conclusion. And when I heard this idea, I was like, yeah, let's just put it at the end of the song, because this song needs some kind of closure. So this describes like how bad this person wanted to redeem himself and wanted to fix what he's done in the past and wanted to change to become a better man, which I think is the perfect message for this song, for people to, like, if you want to get something good out of this song, that regret is actually there to teach you a lesson and to not repeat the same mistake, and you know, and just be a better human being, so yeah, you don't repeat the same stuff again in the future. I think that's what I want people to get from this song. That's kind of my message through the song.
Never paid attention to you, can't believe I wasn't taking you to places that we love to go together.
Alright guys, since now you know the story behind this song, I hope you can relate to this song even more, and don't forget to listen to this song, available on all digital platforms. And don't forget to like and subscribe MUSE Media channel. Thank God it's free! just hit it.